a conversation about Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna have a couple of conversations about Jamie Foxx real quick, and specifically, I want to mention something. You're specifically, I want to mention something that actually I think we should all be a little concerned with, and I think it's something that nobody ever thought about. I don't know if anybody ever thought about. I don't really recall this being a conversation pertaining to the whole jab situation. I don't remember this being a conversation, but I would like to have a certain conversation about a thing, and it's gonna sound like conspiracy theory. Just so we can be clear, it's gonna sound like a lot of conspiracy theory, but I do want to have a. You're, how you doing, my brother? Chilling. Um, hey, you got a second? I know when I first moved here, I had spoke with you about probably like doing something. How you doing, Jackie? About doing something involving my social media platform. Probably we come together and we create like a show or something like that. I was still interested because you told me to come back to you later about it. Because you built this beautiful home, and I know.
Finish it first. I'm not done yet.
Well, not just like with the home stuff, like in general, but like just so we can have like a conversation about like construction and stuff like that. So like even if you was doing like a little section of a wall or a little installing a window or something like that.
You see, Christy, we leave it on the phone.
How many? Okay, boom.
Let me start this.
Boom. Enjoy your day. All right, so. All right, so let's have this conversation real quick. So, there's been a lot of conversation about the jab or whatever, and allegedly, I'll give you what some people are saying happened. What some people are saying happened is, okay, so I actually got casted for a couple of movies. I know a lot of people are gonna say I'm lying this, I'm lying that. Not movies, television shows. One of them that I got casted for was The Marvelous Miss Mabel or something like that. They had a scene where there was gonna be dances or something like that, and they wanted to know could I look like I was like from a different era. I think it was like the 80s or the 90s or some shit like that. I actually got casted. So I'm about to tell you a lot of information based on factual information about when you are working in Hollywood. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm about to tell you about a lot of factual information on when you're working in Hollywood. So listen. Okay, so they have two different things real quick. I just want to explain this. They have when you're actually on the movie set and you're one of the main actors, you have to get the jab. Good morning, afternoon. All right. You have to get the jab. You don't have no choice. The reason why I didn't take the scene, the reason why I didn't go and be a part of the situation is because I refused to take the jab. I'm not taking the jab. So what happened was they have it where if you're part of the main cast, you have to take the jab. If you're just an extra, you don't always have to take the jab because they're not with, like, they set you like out to the side. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll have the main actors wherever the hell the main actors are, and then they'll have like you, and you won't be where all of the main people are. They'll just go get you to, go stand around whenever your scenes is coming up or whatever the case is. So when they take these new movies, every time they shoot a movie, I believe they have to get a booster shot. I am not 100% sure on this. I want to be, just so we could be transparent. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on this, just so we could be transparent. But as far as I know, every time one of these actors go shoot a new movie or whatever the case is, television show or whatever, every time you go on a different set, I think you have to get a booster shot. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because to do this particular movie, he had to get a booster shot, which he did not want to take. Allegedly, um, Jamie Foxx did not want to take the booster shot. He was saying no, he don't want to take it. But he had to take it in order to do the work. That's one. Two, I also heard that there were problems on the set concerning Jamie Foxx. So besides the fact that he took this booster shot, right? He took the booster shot, which he didn't want to take. There were also issues on the set with him. Now, with that being said, it's a thing that I want to say. Listen and pay attention. I don't know any of this to be true. I'm not saying that it is true. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying that this is something to pay attention to. So, do y'all remember when people first started getting sick and the jabs happened and all of a sudden all of these? Why was it Hollywood that was losing so many people? I'm going to say this again. Out of all of the different genres of careers that people could have, the people in Hollywood was going the most as far as being reported. Just so we could be clear, there was like a ton of, they just wasn't attaching it to the jab. This is one of the first times that I hear them attaching the jab directly to this. And the fact that they're doing that, just so we could be clear, it leads me to believe that this is something that the family is doing. And it also leads me to believe that there might be other people in Hollywood that might be a little frightened or fearful. That's one. Two, for everybody that don't know, he is currently being reported that he is paralyzed, and he's also, at first I thought it was partially blind, but apparently he is blind, and he is also paralyzed. So that's what Jamie Foxx is going through right now. He's paralyzed, he's blind, and they are leaning and they're looking at the jab as the reason why this happened to him. I'm not saying that that's the reason why it happened to him. I'm saying that's what's being reported. Now, another thing that I want to say regarding this whole jab, this whole Jamie Foxx situation, also just so we can be clear, his family hasn't necessarily said a word, but people that's very, very close to Jamie Foxx has come out, and they're the ones that's basically doing all of this reporting. Now, or I'm not going to say reporting, but they're the ones that's giving out this information, the individuals who are close to Jamie Foxx. Now, I want to be very clear, and I want to explain something. I want to express something. Pardon me. If you are a content creator, you understand what I'm about to say. What they were doing on the internet is anytime you spoke about the jab and didn't say something overly positive, you were basically muted. Like your voice was muted. If you listen to what's this dude that now owns Twitter, Elon Musk, was trying to tell people. What's up? If you listen to what Elon Musk was trying to tell people, when he joined Twitter, he saw a lot of instances where they were using, they were unfairly monitoring or blocking people out and blocking people's words out or preventing people's voices from being heard. And it was almost always driven to for some kind of political fanfare. Like they had the situations where he was basically saying, you know, people weren't anything wrong, but they were still getting their pages blocked. Now, if we want to talk about what was happening in Congress, for everybody that don't remember, Congress had went at Twitter. This is before Elon Musk bought Twitter. Congress had the people that work for Twitter come up, and they had to explain to them why one of the things that they was doing was they was basically blocking out different politicians. This is what happens every time I walk past black women. They just yell fucked up shit at me. You heard them? They just, did you hear them? Like, if y'all want to rewind the video, this is just what happened, fam. And y'all say it's in my head, fam. Look, they cross the street. They just walk past me and just yell fucked up shit at me all day for no reason. Like, this is crazy. But people tell me it's in my brain, though. They're right there across the street. They down the block. I zoom in. They just walked past me and just started yelling out crazy shit at me. No reason. It's bananas, fam. But when I tell y'all about it, y'all tell me, nah, the black women ain't doing that to you. And I'm like, fam, yes, they are. And anyway, fuck it. They just hate me. There's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, pardon me. So basically, just so we could be clear, they just hate me, fam. I don't know why. I don't even know those women. I don't even know them, fam. Anyway, so basically, People that don't even know me, like the people that never laid, never saw me, don't know nothing about me, never spoke to me, don't know shit about me. They can't wait to see me so I can know how much they hate me. Like this is my life, fam. This is my life. Anyway, so um what was you talking about Jamie Foxx, but I moved on to I was discussing a point specifically in regards my fault. It just I don't even know anyone that has done so much fucked up shit in their life that they deserve the type of hate that I get. So that's my point. You understand? Like it's not only that I don't deserve the hate that I get, I don't really know anybody that deserves the hate that I get. I don't like who? Like I don't even know anyone. Anyway, um, I don't even know anyone, fam. I can't think of a person that deserves the hate that I get. And I know a lot of fucked up people, man. I know people that should be locked up in jail for the rest of their life. But I don't know anyone that deserves the hate that I get. I just don't know anyone. Anyway, so my apologies. I'm gonna have to backtrack. I'm probably gonna repeat myself a couple of times because I gotta uh get back to where I was at. What were we talking about? So I live my life knowing that there's no way in the world I'll ever be able to marry a black woman because I might not even ever meet one that just don't hate me for no random reason. Anyway, so what up, Ken? Chilling, fam, just chilling. Um, my apologies. In any regard, so he's paralyzed. They saying he's blind. He's paralyzed currently. Um, this is why I don't come outside more, also, and that's why whenever you see me outside, I got like if you generally see me, I got music, so I don't have to hear people yelling how much they hate me. So I don't have to hear it. So that's why I usually play music. Half of the time, I'm not even listening to the music. It's just I just got it on, so I don't gotta hear how much people hate me. Apparently, people I've never done anything. I haven't, so I don't have to hear it. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not know why people want to be. Now I'm walking Styles, but you could follow me if you want. You could come talk to me if you want. I'm walking. I'm walking slow. Don't worry. If you're really behind me, you'll see me. I'm walking extremely slow. I'm gonna kick you right now though. But I'm walking extremely slow. Don't worry. And I'm not walking back to my house no time soon. So I'm gonna be outside. Don't worry about it. And I'm walking extremely slow. Extremely slow. Okay? Also, everybody out there that's looking to kill somebody, please, please. So I'm really walking slow, and I hope you have that energy, and I won't try to stop you. Anyway, so freaking dude is blind now. My fault. My brain is everywhere. Dude is blind now, apparently, so we're not going to see any more Jamie Foxx. You know, we're not going to be able to see him at his peak, at the top of his physical health anymore. That might not be a possibility. Pray for our brother. Pray for his family. I don't think people pray for people no more. I think people just sit around just hoping bad things happen to everybody else. I can be wrong, but I'm just telling you my, my experience with life. People tend to just want everybody dead and want bad things to happen to everybody else. So I'm just telling you my experience. I don't know. I can't speak on nothing else. Where's that dude at? He said he was a couple of blocks behind me. You know, I'm here, especially if you're trying to kill me, fam. I am not gonna run or nothing. I don't want to have to do it myself. So I'm here. I don't even want to know why you want to do it. I don't care. Because I probably didn't do the thing you're mad about. So I don't want to know why you want to do it. I don't care. I die, all my problems go away. I don't got no more problems. I can't think of a better thing. Like, I can't think of nothing better than that. Yeah, I'm right outside. Nah, I'm right outside, fam. If I don't see you in a couple of minutes, I'm just gonna kick you, by the way. Only reason why I'm letting you stay in the chat, because I'm hoping you trying to pull up to kill me. That's a fact. Hand to God. That's the only reason why you still in the chat. So, come on, pull up. I am in no way joking, I swear to God. I pray to God right now that you're serious and you're out here about to pull up on me. I am in no way joking. All my problems go away. What the fuck? I don't have no more problems. What the fuck? I win that. I win that transaction. If I die, I don't got no more problems. So that's something I want to happen. So I'm walking stupid slow, and I'm on, always forget these, I'm on Neptune. I'm walking dumb slow. I'm on 33rd. I'm walking towards the train. If you're just trying to fight, don't pull up. I don't want to fight, just so we could be clear. What up, Arthur D. Glass? Yeah, just so we could be clear. I don't want to fight. So if you're just pulling up to fight, just don't do it. I'm going to be really, really angry that you took something away from me that I really want, you know? So don't even do it. I'm going to try to make it a fight to the death. That's the best way I could put it. Anyway. I'm going to drag us in traffic, everything. I'm going to try to get both of us killed. Nah, pull up. Nah, pull up. I'm going to drag us in traffic and everything. I'm going to try to get both of us killed. Pull up. I'm standing, I'm walking. If you're not coming to try to kill me, I'm going to try to kill both of us during the fight. Hand to God. I'm going to try to drag us both in traffic. Come on, let's go. Pull up. Why'd you kick him? I am so, you have no idea how serious I am. Yeah, pull up. He kicked you. I wouldn't have kicked you, but he kicked you. Yeah. No, pull up. I mean, my life is terrible, right? Pull up. I'm ready to die. I am not joking in no way, shape, or form. And anybody that's ready to pray to God with me for my death, please do. How much more worse could things get? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to kill myself sooner or later. Everybody hates me, and I haven't even done anything. Imagine if I actually did do something. All I ever do is try to speak positively and say that we need to stick together as a community. That's all I ever do. And apparently, that's the reason why everybody in the world should hate me and want me dead. So, it is what it is, man. I just don't want to have to do it, to be honest with you. Anyway, yeah, honest with you, I just don't want to have to do it. That's all I think about. I don't really think about nothing else. I gotta die, fam. When I die, everything is gonna turn in my favor. I can't even create content because all I think about is how much I want to die. So it is what it is. Anyway, why do you think I be getting stopping talking? I be doing the show and then I just be like, man. No, there is no person on the history of the planet that is hated by a larger group of people than me. There is no one. See, this is what I need to explain, and this is what you don't get. Y'all might have 1 million people that hate you, but you might have 100 people that love you. You might have 1 million people that hate you, but you might have 100 people that love you. I will never have 100 people that love me. I don't even think I could get 10. I don't think if I worked as hard as possible until the day that I died from the day that I was born, that I could get 10 people to love me. You probably got a whole 100. It don't matter how many people hate you. You got at least 10 people that love you. I couldn't even imagine how that feels. I can't even imagine. These people are in here to watch me die, fam. These people are here to watch me die. Don't believe nothing different. These people are here to watch me die, fam. When I die, you know how many people are going to celebrate? It's going to be all watch. You're going to see. They're going to be all over the internet celebrating. Probably hundreds of videos. I don't think thousands, but definitely hundreds. Like 200 or 300. That's a fact. I gotta live every day knowing that. So that's why I'm like, let's just get this shit over with. Anyway, Um, so first thing I find interesting is they initially tried to blame Diddy. I don't know. I got something in my nose. I can see it in my eyes. They initially tried to blame Diddy. That's the first thing I find interesting about this. They was like, Diddy, it was Diddy. He had an argument with Diddy. He said something about Diddy. Look, if I die, don't nothing matter. You understand? If I die, then none of this matters. You understand? Nothing matter. None of this matters. And I die, nothing matters. It won't matter how much people hate me. It won't matter what they talking. It won't matter that people think I'm a bad person and I'm not. It won't matter that people think I'm a liar and I'm not, because I'll be dead. So that don't matter to them, but it won't matter to me. And that's the only thing I have to look forward to. I don't have nothing else to look forward to. That's what I look forward to. That's what I dream about. That's what I think about. That's the only thing I got to look forward to. It is what it is. I'm out in the walk. It is what it is. I gotta come outside so people could laugh at my suffering, you know? Nah. The people that's following me around are following me around on the internet. So it don't matter where I go. I could go anywhere. I think the best thing for me is to just, like I said, die. And, you know, after I die, then everybody is gonna, you know, think differently. That's the only way for me to clear my name. After I die, then some people who know I'm a good person will come out and speak and clear my name. That's it. I'll never see it, but, you know, that's the way it works. When you're alive, people just shit on you if you're a good person. Only time people acknowledge you're a good person if you're a good person is after you die. That's a fact. I got to give up my dreams that I spent $50,000 for in college tuition. Give up my dreams that I've been working over 20 years of my life for, because some people just want me to have a regular job and don't want me to have my dreams. Because people don't want me to live out what God put in my heart. God put something in my heart, I can't do it. That means I failed God, I might as well go die. Period. I don't be meaning to talk about this stuff so much, but this is literally all I think about. I don't really think about anything else. I don't think about dating nobody. I don't think about getting a girlfriend. I don't even think about eating. I mean, I don't really eat anyway, so I'm happy I don't think about it. But I don't think about eating. I don't think about nothing. All I think about is dying. That's it. I don't really think about anything else. I guess I get distracted every once in a while. I play, you know, I got a Wii, so I play Zelda every now and then and distract myself. Let me go play Zelda. That's usually what I do whenever I'm thinking about dying. I'll go play some Zelda. Go distract myself. I die, all of my problems go away. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else any human being can ask for than to have their problems go away. Anyway, Jamie Foxx. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention. So they have the situation with the jabs that they're making everybody get because they said everybody has to get these jabs. Now, before I say the next thing, I want to also mention a lot of people weren't dying from the C19 in the hospitals until they started until they started giving out the jab. I have no idea why people didn't recognize that. Like, nobody paid attention to the fact that there were people, you know, they were saying that this thing was terrible, and there were people that they were saying was dying. One dude I know personally died from a motorcycle accident, and they said it was C19. He died at the scene of a motorcycle accident. Like, he didn't have the motorcycle accident, and then after he had the motorcycle accident, he didn't have the motorcycle accident, and then after he had the motorcycle accident, then he went to the hospital and he was still alive. He had the motorcycle accident and died on the scene, and they still said it was C19 when he went to the hospital. So that was incredible. I don't know what else to tell you. And I knew some people that worked as EMS, and they would literally, and they told me when the C19 thing first started, they told me that they were picking up people for other situations that had nothing to do with, like, it wasn't, what I mean by nothing to do also, I'm not even talking about viruses or illnesses. Like, they were picking people up that had like broken arms and shit like that. Or they was like, not broken arms, but like in accidents. And then they go to the hospital and the people say that these people were C19. So I say all that to say this. Recently, and when I say recently, I mean a couple of months ago, or at least like a year ago or a couple of months ago, something along those lines, because I seen it after it happened. They had some scientists get grilled in Europe over their vaccines that they created. And the actual scientists that made the vaccines said that they don't work. They said they literally don't work. That what is in the vaccine does zero help with the C19 situation. The people that made the damn thing. If you go look into Canada, currently there's people getting sued in Canada. There's currently people being sued in Canada. When I say over the fact that they were forced to take C19 vaccine, there's people in Canada being sued. So why am I saying all of this? Why am I reminding y'all about all of this? For a person who doesn't know how the exchange of information works, you probably just think I'm repeating shit because, you know, I said this probably months ago. But no, I'm refreshing your memory for a very important aspect of something I got to say. I don't have anything to contribute, fam. I have nothing to contribute. So, they made the vaccine. They said it does no help. It doesn't help C19 at all. And I'm not 100% sure this, but I believe one of them was basically between saying they didn't get a chance to finish it, and basically the stuff that it does is totally different. Isn't even intended. Like, what it actually, it does something to you, but the thing that it does has no intent. And also, I believe they said that they would never take it, just so we could be clear. Now, why am I bringing this up? Which one of the parties is it that keeps saying that we have to go get these shots? Which one of the parties it is that keeps saying that we have to get these freaking C19 shots? Which party? Is it the same party that's always trying to have the pharmaceutical companies and work against us, or whatever the case is? Is it the same parties that keep putting these clinics up in our neighborhoods that don't help any of the drug addicts? Is it the same parties? Is it the same parties? Because there's a political party in our country that is still pushing everybody get the jab. And as far as I know, The actual people that made the jab said that it doesn't work. So why would our elected politicians still want us to take something that the people who made the thing, who made it, say it doesn't work? So if somebody built a car and said this car brakes don't work, and we have a political party, and the whole entire political party tells us that you have to buy one of these cars, and if you don't, you can't work. If you don't buy one of these cars, if you don't, you won't be allowed to go to this place. If you don't buy one of these cars, you got to do this. You have to buy one of these cars. But they know that the brakes don't work on these cars, and they also know that these cars accidentally go up to 60 miles an hour, even when you're trying to do 10. That's basically what they did with this whole COVID thing, fam. I got like a white, what the fuck is that on my nose? I hate looking at people's cars because somebody's gonna be like, you trying to steal the car? No, man, I got like a white thing. Just something to think about. Because which political party is most closely associated with Hollywood? Because why would you still be having these actors after it's already been said that these vaccines don't work? The people who made them said that they don't work. Not just random people on fucking YouTube. The people who made them say that they don't work. Also, this is what I was telling y'all before that I lost track of. When they had to go in front of Congress, Twitter had to go in front of Congress. Congress was asking them, how were they deleting tweets from actual doctors that was saying that the shit don't work? Twitter was deleting actual tweets, medical tweets from medical professionals on medical business saying that those individuals was getting it wrong. How, nigga? How? Explain that to me. How do the people at Twitter, how would the people at Twitter know better medical information than a doctor? And also these people at Twitter never been to medical school as far as they said under oath. But they were still blocking out tweets. They were still banning accounts that was giving real information. That was giving real information. Real information. So why is this such a big deal? Because that same political party that I'm mentioning that is allegedly behind the Twitter situation, if you talk to Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter now, by the way, also is behind the mandates, which the mandates say that if you work in Hollywood, you have to get the jab. If you work on a movie set, you have to get the jab. Pardon me. I think some of these people need to be held up on criminal charges, fam. It's one thing when you don't know, but when you do know, you have to act on that information that you got. It's one thing not to know. You can't blame a person for not knowing, fam. People do, though. Like a person will not know something and they'll do or say something, and the individuals, all right, and the individuals will be pissed off at the person and mad at the person and want to get revenge on the person and stalk the person and try to destroy the person's life and want the person to commit suicide and everything else. And the person just didn't know something. They just didn't know. But you can't blame a person for not knowing. So before these people that made the vaccine came out and spoke on this, I'll give these politicians a pass to a degree. But after these people who actually made the jab came out and spoke on this shit, they don't get no pass, fam. The people that made the jab say it don't work. What the fuck is y'all talking about? We gotta take it. What are we actually putting in our bodies if the thing it's supposed to do, it doesn't do? And y'all got a lot of people tricked, especially the older folk. No, they're scared. They running to go take these jabs by the fucking by the bucket load. You got people that are telling individuals that they can't come. You got parents, older people obviously, and grandparents saying that their kids and their grandkids can't come around because they don't got a jab. You got people walking around still with this shit over their mouth like their skin isn't the largest fucking organ on our body. For everybody that don't know, your skin is the largest organ. Your skin is the largest organ. For everybody that don't know. So a virus that they say is transmitted like COVID, it don't make sense to put shit over our mouths. It don't make sense. Also, if you have a face thing over your face, right? But you can still smell, then how the fuck is it gonna stop a fucking virus from getting through, fam? If it can't stop a smell from getting through, how's it gonna stop a virus? Also, the thing that you put over your mouth is fabric. Fabric does this thing that we call breathe. Fabric does this thing that we call breathe. Also, everybody Google that if you want, what the largest organ on the body is. You could Google that. Like, that's Googleable. So for the individual that came in here and said that the heart is the largest organ, just, this is something that's Googleable. Like, y'all guys just lie about shit that you could just go Google. So I know there's a ton of people that believe you, though, because apparently everybody believes anything that anybody says that's the opposite of something that I said. Apparently. So I say all that to say this. The people, exactly, fam. Do you understand that the people who want me dead have nothing to contribute to the planet? They have nothing to contribute to the world except for destroying my life. They have nothing else to contribute, fam. Except for my death. That's all they have to contribute. Me dying. That's it. They don't have nothing else to contribute. Anyway, nobody said that if you take the thing, something's definitely going to happen to you. But it's okay for you to try to put words in my mouth. There's nothing I could do about that. People always saying I'm saying things that I'm not saying. And I know kids that freaking shove pennies up their nose and they're still alive. But there's also other kids that shove pennies up their nose and died because they shoved pennies up their nose. So you saying that you had something happen to you and you didn't die, that doesn't mean that the thing doesn't kill other people. That doesn't even make logical sense. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying that don't make sense, man. I've been on roller coasters before and I'm still alive. I know, and go look up how many people died from roller coaster accidents. Go look up how many people died from roller coaster accidents. But there's people that have had roller coasters that have lived. Like, I've been on a roller coaster before, I've lived. I'm still here, tragically. I don't even like thinking about being alive. My fault. Give me a second. So there's people who've been on roller coasters, and so that don't mean nothing. Just because you had the jab, you think I'm here saying 100% of the people that took the jab passed away? Because that's not what I'm saying. I'm actually trying to say something completely, totally different without making myself into a libel situation. I just keep stopping in the middle of the conversation and talking about other shit. But I actually have a pretty explosive point to make if I ever get there. All right, what's up? I don't even know that guy. That guy just lives in the community. He said, "What's up?" to me. Shout out to that guy. I don't know that guy. He cool though. He had his hat on backwards too. Hold on, I want to say something funny shit real quick. I'm gonna say something. Okay, shout out. Check this out. I'm gonna show you how much support we get. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat. Well, I'm gonna show you how much support we get, so we could just start with this. There's people that support the platform. There isn't. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat. All right, so check this out. There was a period of time I never wore my hat backwards. I always wore my hat forwards. Never wore my hat backwards. I actually wear it like this, right? Never wear my hat backwards. Every single person that donates to the Cash App, I'm gonna say their name. There you go. How that work? All right. So now we're gonna get back to what we talking. I just think you in here just trolling. I think you hate me too. Anyway, so how you doing today, my brother? How you doing? So check this out. Check this out. Listen. Check this out. So, no, I will never do that. I'm never speaking to those people again. Every time I even think about them, it makes me want to kill myself more. I'm never speaking to those people again. I promise you that. I don't even want to think about them. Anyway, if I wasn't alive, I wouldn't have to worry about never seeing them again. Like, there's so many privileges to not being alive no more. Like, there's so many privileges to not being alive. It's just privileges. I never have to worry about seeing those people again. I never have to worry about anybody talking about them to me again. It's just privileges, man. That's like one of the best things that could happen to me, man. All my problems go away. I only have problems because I'm alive. If I wasn't alive, I wouldn't have no problem. Yeah, I'm just solution based. So I don't want to do anything that's not going to just solve my problem. My problem is I got people stalking me until I die. So therefore I got to die. That's it. That's it. That's all. Anyway, I die on my problem. I don't got no more problem. If it wasn't a sin in the Bible, I would have been did it. The fuck? I would have been did it. I would have been did it. It's a sin. I really don't want to. I'm hoping somebody else do it. I just also am a good person, so I'm not out here just doing random bullshit to people. So I'm fine. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Anything y'all wanna say real quick? I can't keep going. I can't do this shit. Hello. I'm fine, thank you. Have a good day. So, um, um, about the jab. Hold on. So basically, so basically, um, I just don't think the jab is what we think it is. I think it was never intended to be what we think. Oh, I was telling you about my hat. Hold on, I'm telling you about my hat situation real quick. So I always wear my hat like this, right? A little tilted to the right hand side or whatever the case might be. So I've always wore my hat like that for like dumb years. I used to wear it straight up like this. My cousin Zay was like, "Yo, boom." So I started doing that probably when I was about like 16 or whatever the case is. But I never wanted to wear my hat backwards. I mean, I always wanted to wear my hat backwards, but the place that I grew up at, everybody knew me for wearing my hat forwards. So I never put my hat backwards when I was in my home block for a dumb long time. But when I go somewhere else, I used to always put my hat on backwards. So just something to think about. So generally speaking, I wear my hat backwards nowadays. Um, so the jab things, I wish I would have been a little bit more cohesive because I've actually been saying, if you take all this stuff I'm saying about the jab and then cut all the other shit out and stick that shit together, it's gonna make a lot of sense. That's the best way I can put it. So they know that the jab doesn't freaking do anything to help you. They know this. This is a factual information. The reason why they know this is because the actual people who made the jab said it doesn't work. But they pushed it on everybody and they need everybody to take it, right? Now, those people that actually made the jab that doesn't work came out and said the jab doesn't work. And what do the Democrats do? I'm going to name them. Well, I'm going to, the committee. The Democrats is still trying to push people to take the jab. Why would the Democrats still trying to be push people to take the jab after, listen to what I got to say, after I just told you that the jab did not work? Why would the Democrats keep pushing people to take the jab? Now, there's probably a ton of reasons that I can't even think of, just so we can be clear. But I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why I believe that the Democrats are still pushing people to take the jab. Because that was the hill that they was dying on involving um fucking Donald Trump. So listen, pay attention. Listen and pay attention. Donald Trump told y'all that the jab was not working. Donald Trump told everybody that the jab was not real. Donald Trump told people not to get the jab. Now the actual scientists that made it is saying that it don't work. Donald Trump told everybody that the jab don't work. What did the Democrats say? The Democrats say he was lying. What did Tamika Mallory say? She said he was lying. What did my son say? My son said he was lying. What did all the advocates say? All the advocates say he was lying. This chick be power walking all the damn time. You know what? I'm here for that. Stay in shape. Do what you do. All of the Democrats were saying Donald Trump was lying. Everybody forgets about this part. One of the ways in which they was able to win the elections is basically, especially the main election, one of the ways they was able to win is basically by saying, look, Donald Trump's a whole liar. You can't trust him. He lie about everything. He always lying this. He's always lying that. So then why, since Why, since Biden became president, have it turned out that most of the things that Donald Trump was telling us was true? I'm not a Trump advocate. I'm not here supporting Trump. I'm not here to say big up to Trump. I'm just here to state facts. Why, after the Biden won, is it come out that many of the things that Donald Trump said was actually true, especially the stuff about damn COVID? The jab didn't work. The scientists came out and said the jab didn't work. Why is the Democrats still pushing everybody to take the jab? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not pissed. If you don't like Donald Trump, I don't either. Let's be clear on that. I don't like the guy. But just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean that I'm going to call them a liar when they're telling the truth. That has to deal with integrity. That don't have anything to do with whether you think somebody is telling the truth or that part of me. That doesn't have to do with anything else. If you call somebody a liar that's telling the truth, that has to deal with integrity. If you call somebody a liar and you don't know what the truth is, that's also a lack of integrity. How could you know that that person was lying if you don't know what the truth is, fam? People will say you're lying about something that they don't know. Divide and conquer, absolutely. People will say that you're lying about something that they don't. What's up, homie? People will say you're lying about something that they don't know. That's when a person tells me I'm lying about something that they don't know, or that I'm wrong about something that they don't know, and they don't even have, they just say, I just know you're wrong. That's a personal situation. That don't got shit to do with anything else. They don't like you. Copy? They don't know whether you, they probably think you telling the truth. They just don't like you. They don't want other people to like you. That's it. That's it. So the actual scientists has come out and said that the jab don't work. The scientists have come out and said the jab don't work. Before the scientists came out and said the jab don't work, Donald Trump told y'all the jab don't work. But nobody's mad at the Democrats. Nobody's mad at Biden. Biden, who keeps trying to tell everybody to get the jab over and over and over and over again. Nobody's mad at Kamala. Nobody's mad at the activists. It sounds to me like those are people that individuals should be more upset with, just so we could be clear. It sounds to me like those are the people that people should be angry at. Why are you not angry at the people who actually lied to you? So you're not even going to forgive Donald Trump, knowing that they lied on Donald Trump. You're not going to forgive Donald Trump. You're not going to pull up to Donald Trump with the, well, I know that you was wrong about this other stuff, but at least you was right about this. We're not even going to do that. Also, if they lied about all of that in order to get into the office, why else were they even elected? Why was Biden elected? Biden was elected because Donald Trump allegedly did such a bad job concerning COVID, right? But now we're finding out that the jab don't even work. So how are you saying Donald Trump did a bad job? Y'all wanted Donald Trump to shut down America. What did that do? Besides mess our economy up. And then when y'all get into the office, the first thing y'all do is send all of our money to other countries, not just Ukraine, but just to other countries in general. Tons of money got sent to Africa. Tons of money got sent to all of these European countries. They sending money to every other country in the world. Why aren't they putting a couple of $1 billion into New York City and curing the homeless problem? Huh? Why they not putting a couple of $1 billion into New York City and curing the housing problem? We don't have a housing problem. We have a homeless problem. There's enough housing in New York City. They just won't rent out the buildings for everybody that don't know. I used to move people for almost 30 years, fam. Hard labor. And I'm telling you right now, they have enough apartments. Apartments is not the issue. Apartments is not the issue. All right? I thought he was the other little homie for a minute. They look alike. But the other kid played basketball. The housing is not the issue, fam. There's more than enough housing in New York City. There's more than enough apartments in New York City. It's the housing that's the issue. You understand? Okay, so they got buildings that's been finished for over a year that they have still yet to move people into. Ask them why. There's buildings in Manhattan that are almost completely empty because they're in they're office space. For everybody that don't know, there's buildings in the middle of Manhattan that's almost completely empty, fam. You just can't tell because they leave the lights on in the building. That's one of the tricks that they do. They leave the lights on in the building, so you can't tell that the building is empty. The building is almost empty, fam. There's not a housing problem. There's not an apartment problem in New York City. There's a housing problem. Banks are insolvent. Okay. Could you just use more words so I don't have to do a stupid long explanation for what I'm talking about so we can have a conversation? Because it has nothing to do with the banks, fam. The homelessness issue in America has zero to do with the banks, fam. It don't have nothing to do with the banks. Zero. It's totally 100% a government solvable issue that the government refuses to solve. 100%. We're supposed to be the most powerful country in the world, and we got people hungry, fam. We're supposed to be the most powerful country in the world, and we got people that are hungry, fam. We're supposed to be the most powerful country in the world. How many of our children go missing every year? Banks don't got nothing to do with this problem, fam. This problem don't got nothing to do with banks. This issue has nothing to do with banks. Banks have nothing to do with this. Literally. Okay, you're just a troll saying stuff. You're just saying stuff that's either trying to sound smart or you're saying stuff that don't have very little to do with what I'm talking about. Dude, there's children being missing everywhere. The government ain't trying to solve that problem. The government isn't trying to solve any of our problems, but they're going to every other country trying to solve their problems. You want to know who don't do that? The Republicans. The Republicans don't do that. This is a Democrat thing. The Democrats do that. The Democrats are always, they're always trying to go to other countries and do shit. The Republicans don't do that. The Republicans they on some other shit. They might be going to another country, but they going to another country to do a war. They're not going to, and I'm not saying that's a good thing, but they going to other countries so they could war. The Democrats are going to other countries to do God knows what. I'm not saying I'm right and I'm not saying I'm wrong. Sounds to me like you're trying to placate me. Just more untrustworthy, but it's okay. Anytime I'm in a chat and somebody uses an extremely big word, but they don't, but I'm gonna say something. Whenever somebody uses a word that's large in the chat and they don't put a lot of like context into the sentence, they usually don't know what that word means. You understand? Because people don't speak like that. Like, when have you ever heard somebody speak like that when they're talking about words that they know? You only hear people talk like that when they speak in words they don't know. Because if they say too many words in a sentence, then you're going to trip themselves up. So they have to say a big word and maybe put one or two words in a sentence with it, maybe 3 or 4 at the most. But, they don't know what they're talking about, fam. They don't know what the word means. No, I know what the word means, fam. But you don't know what the word means. You literally just trying to use definitions that you finding off of YouTube. I'm just going to kick you. Anyway, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. I've been promising y'all more lives. I haven't been doing them, mainly because I got other things on my mind, fam. So I don't be wanting, when I'm thinking about certain things, I just don't do it live. So I have other things on my live. I doubt anything is ever gonna happen good to me ever again. So I'm probably never gonna think anything but these negative thoughts. So, it is what it is. I'm gonna be thinking about dying until I die. I'm gonna be wanting to die until I die. The only difference is if I do it myself or if somebody else do it. That's it. My life is terrible, and everybody wants to help the people that want to destroy it. And that's what it is. Everybody wants to help the people that want me dead. That's it. That's all. It is what it is. I live near the beach. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking maybe just go sit on the beach, like take some poison, like arsenic or some shit. Nobody will know. All my problems go away. I won't have no more problems. I won't have to be alive and gave up on my dreams. I don't want to live if I got to give up on my dreams. So I know I talk about it a lot because I know I got to embrace it. I know I got to embrace it. I got to embrace it. I think I failed the other times because I didn't embrace it. If I embrace it, I'll succeed this time. Now all my problems go away. I gotta embrace it. Gotta embrace it. I don't even get mad no more. I don't really get upset. I don't get angry. People be doing weirdo shit that I should be like get angry. I don't even get angry. I just look at it. You know what this is? When I'm going, I won't have to worry about this. That's the way I look at it. Won't matter. Anyway, everybody enjoy your day. Go try to do God's will, fam. Stamp his name on it. A lot of y'all got people that love y'all. I don't even know how that feels. Go spend time with some people that you love. You have no idea how fortunate you are to have people that care about you. You have no idea. You know, the simple act of saying, oh, somebody else's life is worse than my life. You know, that's bad, right? You know, that's not what God wants us to do, right? I know everybody does that, but you do know that's not what God wants you to do. God don't want you, you know, that's looking down on other people, right? I'm being respectful because I know a lot of people think like this. But you know, you're not supposed to think, oh, somebody else's life is worse than mine. You're not supposed to think like that. Let's not look down on each other, fam. I know people accuse me of looking down on people, but I really don't. They just lying on me, and people believe them. There's nothing I could do about that. You're not supposed to look down on people, fam. You're not supposed to think somebody else's life is worse than mine, so everything is okay. We're not supposed to think like that. Your mission and my mission are two different missions. Your mission and the person that you sitting across from mission is two different missions. What's up, homie? It's two different missions, fam. Be concerned with you doing your mission. You know? I'm failing my mission, so I don't got nothing to live for. I failed my mission. Now I'm just waiting for everything to, you know, come to an end. It is what it is. God put me on the planet to do a thing. I can't do it, so me being alive is a waste of time. Stop looking down on other people. Stop thinking your life is better than another person's life, so you in a good standing. Stop looking down on people, fam. I know we don't look at it that way, but that's what that is. Imagine somebody feeling happy that they not another person, fam. Like, that's kind of despicable. Nah, he doesn't want me to do nothing else, man. He want me to die. That's it. He want me to die. Hello? Hey, you got a moment? You got a moment or you busy? Okay. I know that you're the lady to talk to. I really want to organize some kind of tournaments around here for the kids and just for the adults and everything. And I had a couple of ideas and I had a couple of models that I think might work. And I wanted to know, and like, I know you're the person to talk to.
Yeah, how do I reach you? Because I want to set up with the community affairs guys, like I said. Because they were talking about it and we were going to do something in June. Then they said, no, let's push it. So this is perfect timing because that's what we want to do. So I told them that they needed to give me what you just said. I need to understand what it looks like with the flow, blah, blah, blah. So wonderful. So I'm just trying to think. I know they're in this week. At least one of them is. But you okay with giving me your number?
Absolutely. Could
Okay.
I type it? Because I'm on live
Sure.
right now and I
Go
don't want
ahead.
everybody to hear my number.
Oh,
So
sure.
just type it. Nah, you good. You don't got to whisper either.
My squeaky voice.
Nah, you got a nice voice. What are you talking about? All of the things. Boom. Here's my contact. Jack Frost.
Jack Ross is your
Frost,
last name?
Frost.
Frost.
Yeah.
F-R-O-S-T?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Let me put it in right now.
You the best. I appreciate you.
And we're going to talk this week.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. All right, so told you I'm trying to get the thing going. I want to get a BBN basketball tournament. I want to get a BBN basketball tournament going. That's the lady to talk to. If I get a BBN basketball, oh man, I meant to ask her something else too. Sheesh, I gotta ask her next time. I'm trying to get a BBN basketball tournament going. Baby steps. Baby steps would be somebody buying me lunch today. Anybody want to buy me lunch? That would be baby steps. Yeah, I want to get a BBN basketball tournament going. The kid called me Kobe the other day. Some kid was like, Kobe. I was like, and then the funny thing about that is, after the kid called me Kobe, I went out and went to go do a thing. So when I came back, I saw the security guard, and the security guard said Jordan. So the reason why that is something funny is because they both got damn near the same game. Kobe just bit off a mic or copied Mike. I'm not gonna say bite. I'm gonna say copy because he did it respectfully. How much is lunch? I don't know, $10, $15. It's New York City. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat. Lunch about $10, $15. If you get a cheap lunch, it's about $10. If you get a decent lunch, it's about $15. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat. I keep trying to tell you, I've been trying to link up with her. See, I keep trying to tell you. That's why I'm not trying to do nothing with nobody no more that don't already know how to do whatever their part is. I keep trying to link up with people to do different projects, but they don't know how to do their part. And then when the shit fall through, everybody, they point fingers at me and say I did something wrong. So I'm making sure that I'm gonna get some things done, and I'm only talking to community leaders. She's a community leader. I'm gonna talk to her. We're gonna go try to get this shit done. We're gonna go try to get a tournament together. I already know how I want the tournament to be. And I appreciate you. I already know how I want the tournament to be. Ah, he actually did it. Oh, well, Ken, could trust Ken. Shout out to Ken with the $15 drop. Definitely appreciate you. If anybody want to throw anything on top of that, I would not be mad at them. With that being said, if it wasn't Sunday, I would literally take y'all to the supermarket and we'd just go get out of the lunch thing. What you think about Gunner saying the lawyers tricked him? The lawyer said that? Wait, Gunner said that? I don't know. I didn't hear that yet. So I don't know about that yet. You just putting me on the game. I didn't hear that. Send that to me. I had somebody that used to send me stuff, but they had the nerve. They did something that they just thought was helpful, but it isn't. It wasn't. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. They did something they thought was helpful and it wasn't. But they was trying to be helpful. And so I didn't disrespect them or nothing. I just got them on mute. I didn't block them. I just got them on mute because I know they meant well and I know that they're a good person. It was in his new track. He said the lawyers tricked him. I could believe the lawyers tricked him. I'm giving it a stack with you. I could believe the lawyers tricked him. But I don't think the trick is what he's saying the trick is. I think the trick is the lawyers told him nobody was going to know. I think that's what he's saying the lawyers tricked him. He's like, oh, man, I didn't think nobody was going to find out. That's what I think the trick was. I don't think the trick was snitching. We all know what snitching is, fam. How can he say he was tricked into snitching? You're a grown adult. You only could trick little kids into snitching, fam. You can't trick a grown-ass adult into going into a courtroom and saying some snitch shit. He's saying that they tricked him because he didn't know. He didn't know. No, I didn't. I never said that I was doing anything to myself right at this moment. So what are you talking about? I never said that. I said that that's stuff that I think about, and I'm still thinking about it right now. You think I stopped thinking about it because I started smiling? I can 100% guarantee you that there's no point in my day that I don't think about that. I can guarantee you that 100%. Just because I'm not mentioning it doesn't mean I'm not thinking about it. But I know that's how you trick other people into thinking that I'm doing some kind of scam shit. That's why, to be perfectly honest with you, the worst part is going to be after I die, I'm not going to be here to see the people's faces that believed you. Like, I know you lying, but there's people that believe you. I would like to see their faces. You know, the people that aren't evil. Not the evil people. The people that aren't evil. I would like to see their faces. Imagine a motherfucker getting mad because somebody gave you $15 to get lunch. And you don't think that's evil. But if I was dead, wouldn't have that problem. Wouldn't have none of those problems. Anyway, somebody else said baby steps, dumbass, and then I repeated them. Just so we could be clear, the Art of D Glass said baby steps, and then I jokingly repeated them. Yeah, I'm kicking them. Every time they do a comment, I'm just kicking them so you can't see them. So I've been kicking them. You said baby steps. Talking about the thing that I'm doing with the lady. No, I get that 100%. I get that, but this is how they say that I'm doing and saying things that I'm not doing and saying. You understand? They do that all the time. And then, so nobody knows who I am. Everybody thinks I'm a person I'm not. Like everybody, they think I'm a different person. Like, nobody don't know me. Any regard, you said baby steps, so I don't know what I don't know, fam. I don't know, fam. Just everybody is supposed to hate me at all times. That's, other than that, I don't know nothing. Cute fat girl. She was a big girl. Let me not say fat. Cute big girl. She was cute too. A lot of big girls is cute. You know what? A lot of y'all women is lucky that some of these big girls is big girls. Because if they wasn't, they have your man, fam. Oh, I didn't know about the Gunna situation. I didn't know. I think the most that Gunna's talking about somebody that they tricked him is that he thought nobody would know that he snitched. Because remember, his lawyer even tried to remember, the only reason why we know Gunna 100% snitched is because somebody was in the courtroom taping it. If nobody wasn't in the courtroom taping it, we wouldn't know how Gunna snitched. Gunna and his lawyer would be able to come out and say anything that they want. And niggas wouldn't have the actual audio to know what actually happened. Remember that part. The only reason why we know what happened is because somebody showed up in court. So what I think is Gunna knew he was snitching. It's not, he's a grown-ass man. All right? Remember, in court he said the gang is using him for money. He knows about illegal activity. So how can he not think that is snitching? Like, how could you not know that was snitching? You understand? So how could you not know? You understand? How could you not know that was snitching? There's no way you could not know that was snitching. So Gunna either want, yeah, she a cute big girl too. She's short too. I like she short. I think I'm allowed to make jokes about the comments that happen in my chat, fam. Cute big girl. What was I talking about? And fucking ankle. So I don't know what Gunna's talking about. Nobody believes that Gunna. I think Gunna just thought that nobody was gonna find out. That's what I think Gunna thought. Gunna thought nobody was gonna find out. She cute too. That's all. Gunna just thought nobody was gonna find out. So he said the lawyer lied to him because the lawyer told him wasn't nobody gonna find out. All of these rappers be snitching, fam. If y'all really understood about how many of these rappers be snitching, y'all stop listening to gangster rap. These rappers be snitching. They be propagating a lifestyle that they don't live, fam. These rappers be snitching all the time, not even a little bit of the time. These niggas be, some of these rappers aren't even snitches, they're plants. Okay? Y'all still be running around. First of all, these rappers be running around with these activists. I better watch out. I don't care how I don't care what these activists say. Y'all better just be careful. Remember, somebody got to get the rapper caught up in the first place. Somebody got to get you caught up in the first place for the police to have leverage over you. Never forget that part. I think Gunna's gonna be accepted. I don't think half of the people that have a problem with Tekashi is gonna have a problem with Gunna. I think Gunna's gonna be accepted. I think it's gonna be okay. I think people are gonna be okay with Gunna doing what Gunna do. I don't think there's gonna be an issue. That's just the way I feel about it. I don't think there's gonna be an issue. I think people are gonna be just fine. I don't think anybody none of those people have an issue with Gunna doing what Gunna doing. I promise you. There's niggas that's gonna be like they mad right now, like Boosie and them. See, Boosie Boosie can't never mess with Gunna because of how Boosie was locked up. So how a lot of these rappers got locked up and was doing mad time, they not gonna be able to really mess with Gunna, especially the ones that got snitched on. But the other rappers, yeah, they gonna mess with Gunna. First of all, there's too many street rappers, in my opinion. There's too many street rappers, in my opinion, just so we could be clear. I'm gonna tell you, how do people come in here and say shit to me that make me start thinking about a thing, and then if I talk about the thing, they say I'm scamming, when they're literally coming into my chat to bring things up that make me think about the thing. And then if I think about it, I talk about it, and if I talk about it, then I'm scamming. That don't even make sense. Good afternoon. That doesn't even make sense. But whenever you want to lie and gaslight people, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Chemo Savis, to salute Jack Frost. Sunday fun day. Let's go. We got go do something. The only way I'm playing basketball today is if I see people over there that I actually like playing with. If I see the people over there that I know I'm never gonna get no pass, that it's just, if I see the people over there that make basketball feel like work, I'm not gonna go play no basketball. If I see the people over there that play basketball and I can go have a good time, then I'm gonna pull up and play some basketball. Other than that, I'm not playing no basketball today. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna explain. Niggas be so, this is what I think it is. I think they just be busy trying to impress me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they don't pass me the ball, because they're busy trying to impress me. Show me what they could do. If you play teamwork basketball, you impressing me. Like, that's impressive. Okay. Playing teamwork basketball is impressive to me. That's impressive. Teamwork basketball. That's impressive to me. Teamwork basketball. That's impressive to me. That's impressive to me. I think that we just have a problem where we have I don't really want to. Okay, so I don't know what to think about men that paint their nails. I don't. I always considered men not painting their nails one of the things that helped us have more time inside of our day. I always thought the reason why women could get their nails painted because they have less to do. And not being disrespectful. I'm just saying the things that women do and the things that men do are drastically different. So we work with our hands a lot. Like even if you don't have work with your hands job, you work around the home with your hands a lot. You know, maybe fixing shit or whatever, digging your fingers. So our nails don't make sense to constantly go get painted, constantly go get done. It don't make sense. But I don't know if I just want to say somebody getting their nails painted is feminine. I don't agree with it. And I know it is be something that historically women did and men did not do. I don't agree with it, but I don't know what to tell you. Snoop Dogg was the first male I seen getting his nails done on a regular and talking about it was Snoop Dogg. Nobody bashed Snoop about it. So I don't want to bash Drake about it. Is that fair? I'm going to tell you a funny story. So I was dating Maria at this time. So me and Maria at the crib, I had never seen this show called, what's the name of the show? Not Eon Flux. Ghost in the Shell. I had never seen Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell, right? So I had never seen Ghost in the Shell. So my homie, and I'm not going to say his name, because I'm just not. So my homie pulls up and comes over to the crib to show me and my shorty at the time, Maria, shout out to Maria, Ghost in the Shell. The dude's fingernails was done. He had French tips. He said, this is what the pimps do. Anime. He had French tips. He said, this is what the pimps do. My girl said he could never come back to the crib again. I agreed. That was just too much for me, and it was too much for her. And she was not a feminine girl, just so we could be clear. All right? She was not feminine. Like, she was girly, like, you know, as girly could be. But she was a straight tomboy. All right? She was a straight tomboy. Yeah, she said he can't come back to the crib no more. I said, I agreed. I said, I ain't gonna, you know what? You win this fight. But I give in quick, though. Like, if I'm dating you, like, if I'm dating a chick, well, the only people I date, obviously, I give in pretty quick because I don't really like arguing, and I'm pretty cool with everything. So I give in pretty quick. I give in pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah. You coming in? You coming in? Okay. Yeah, so. We demonetized in another language today. So, yeah, he couldn't come back to the crib. And this was in like the early 2000s. Like 2008, 2007, something like that. It was like 2008, 2007, something like that. It was a long time. Nigga had French tips on his nails. She said he could not come back to the crib, fam. She was like, she said the same thing. She said he's suspect. He cannot come back to the crib, fam. I was like, like, oh man. She was a straight tomboy, fam. So she might have went both ways, to be honest with you. I don't know. I never asked her. Never tried. I'm not really into that. Like, I know a lot of people is into the having sex with 2 and 3 girls at the same time, but I'm really not. I don't really care. Like, that's not really my thing. But I think she was. I think she did go both ways. I think so. Okay, one, we don't have a problem with any nationality of people, and two, that person was not a Mexican. But one, we don't have a problem with any nationality of people. Shout out to all nationalities. Shout out to all people. All right, that's the energy we going on. All right, we love everybody, fam. Let's be a little bit more open-minded. A lot of times, people outside of your culture, outside of your race, is gonna be way more understanding and loving sometimes. That's a fucked up thing to say, but you know, sometimes it's like that. It is what it is. Let me go get my speaker. Now I'm walking to the store. Yeah, so we're not doing that. We love all people. And my neighbors are fucking great, by the way. My neighbors are absolutely fantastic. These are just some really, really good people. Hold on one second. Oh man, I gotta put you in my pocket. I meant because she'd be at work. She'd be like, I gotta put you in my pocket. Seen a number that's like nothing but sixes. Like, what in the hell, fam? There's no way for me to put the phone on mute. I don't know how to put the phone on mute when I'm in here. If there's a way, let me know. Ah, no. You good. You good. Nah. They that was Spanish music that was playing. I have no idea what that guy is. I just know he's not Mexican. I kind of like Mexicans, though. Those some hard-working motherfuckers, man. I worked a couple of jobs with some Mexicans, man. Those are some hard-working people, fam. They got my utmost respect. Those are some hard-working people, fam. And when I mean I worked with them before, I mean I worked beside them before. I worked with them managing me, and I worked managing them before. Those is just good people, fam, for the most part. I don't know. I just got a lot of respect. I don't know what way to say it. Anyway, we see this lady. Where? Oh, the park. Should I walk past the park? I don't know. Should I already walked that way one time. I'll go this way going to the store. Hello. Okay. Yeah, but I think they play like that in basketball because they be trying to impress me. That's why I don't ever get the ball. That just make me, I just don't never want to play with those guys. This shit is that. Especially considering I usually pass the ball when I get the ball. Like, I don't want to feel like I got to shoot the ball every time I get the ball. I'm not going to make no shots. Yes, definitely. Rest in power, DC Young Fly's wife. This is the. I'm gonna say something. Thank you for bringing up DJ Young Fly's wife. I want to say something. We got to do better than to thinking making our women think that they got to go get these they got to go get these procedures, fam. We got to do better, fam. Like, please stop making women think they got to go get BBLs and all of these other bullshit ass things that they going to go get. I mean, I think what she was going to go get, just so we could be clear, is she had a kid and she was going to go do the thing. She had a kid. She was going to go do the thing to make sure that, you know, to get herself fixed back up. She was doing the mommy baby thing or whatever. You know, after the ladies have the kid, they go, you know, get their bodies touched up so they could, you know, snap back sooner. That's what I believe she was going to go do. Can we start just making it okay for women to just, you know, they could just go work out a little, fam? This whole doctor hospital shit, that shit got to go out the window. Let's stop the BBLs, man. Let's stop all of that surgery shit. That shit is not no good. It's not no good. And it don't make y'all look as good as y'all think it makes y'all look, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not a big BBL fan, fam. How you doing? All right. Chilling. I'm not a big BBL fan. I'm just not. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, BBL. Like, you know, once your legs and your butt don't look like they match. Once your legs and your butt don't look like they match, I'm not as interested. I'm just being honest with you, and it's no disrespect. Just like whatever about me that make you not interested, I don't shave enough. Whatever the case is, I get it, and that's your right. You understand what I'm saying? But once the ass and the legs don't match, and that's probably gonna happen with a BBL more likely than not, I'm just not interested. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make y'all pissed off. So I saw Summer Walker. They just uploaded a jump off with Summer Walker. I don't know why everybody going crazy. Like, yeah, okay, she had a flat butt before, but this new shit that she got ain't so dope. She should have went to the damn gym, fam. She should have worked it out. She should have ate good and worked it out. I think one of the biggest problems is y'all dieting. So since y'all doing a diet, instead of changing the way that you eat altogether, your body is getting, like, it's not no good for your body. That goes for men also. Garrett, salute, appreciate you. That goes for men also. So we need to stop the BBL bullshit. I'm done with those. BBL suck. They don't suck, but I'm just not a fan. I like the natural thick thighs. With a BBL, you're gonna have thin, skinny ass thighs with a big fucking balloon popping out. That's just not all the time, by the way. Some people's cosmetic work actually looks good. What I'm trying to say is this, just so we could be fair. Those BBLs don't look right on everyone. The amount of people that those BBLs look right on is pretty small. Y'all women like the way that they make y'all look. Men that just want to fuck like the way that it makes y'all look. But a lot of this, the rest of us out here that's not on that specific time, they might not gravitate to it as much. Also, I want to tell y'all something else. God has something in the Bible that specifically says getting cosmetic surgery is wrong. You do know that. God has something specifically in the Bible. Obviously, he doesn't say cosmetic surgery, but it basically says that we're not supposed to try to alter our appearance. I don't think that counts when it says, like, fix something that got broken. I think that's fine. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming it is. But we're not supposed to go get permanent changes to us for vanity. Vanity's a sin. It's a sin, fam. So, you know, I think that for the reason that I think that, and I also think that because, you know, I want people to not sin, fam. Vanity's a sin. Getting these BBLs and all that other shit. It's not really necessary. There's nothing wrong with being a slim chick. And oh, one more thing I want to add. So a lot of women just lose their asses because of alcoholism. That sounds fucked up. But basically, our body does this. When our body burns fat, two things can make it so that you got a flat ass. Pay attention, please. This is not disrespect. It's not meant as disrespect. This is literally education. Two things. One, starving yourself. So I'm going to explain to you why women generally have fat asses. It's because this is a genetic thing that has been constructed through years and years of human development, or basically, it's something that God put there to make sure that we will stay alive and keep being able to procreate. So the reason why women generally get all of that fat built up in their asses is because refrigeration is generally a new thing. Refrigeration didn't exist before the 1900s, fam. There was no refrigeration. So what that means is there used to be periods of famine. There used to be periods of time where food was not available. The most important person that has to eat is the pregnant wife, right? So basically, the builded up fat in the ass is basically so that when there's periods of famine, women can still burn the fat in their ass to survive, to live off of, basically. Go look it up. You don't gotta take my word for it. This is scientific fact, fam. So that's one thing, just so we can be clear. Another thing is this, why women sometimes, that's why it's important, just so we can be clear. When you're an alcoholic and when you drink a lot of alcohol, alcohol burns fat. The first place your body goes to burn fat when it think it's starving and when it think it's dying is your ass. So when you're just starving yourself because you want to lose a couple of pounds, that pounds is coming off your ass. And that's why you see a lot of big women who y'all disrespect the way that they're shaped, because they're big everywhere except for in their ass. And that's why that's the thing, because they've been starving themselves to lose weight. And that's the first place that it's going to take the fat from, just so we can be clear, is the ass. That's the first place. So this is scientific stuff. This is stuff you can go talk to doctors about, for anybody that think I'm not telling the truth. So when you're an alcoholic and you're a female and you drink a lot of alcohol, the body is going to go burn the fat in your ass. This is just, go talk to a doctor, fam, if you don't believe me. It's not hard to find out. Like most of the shit I talk about, it ain't hard to find out. You just gotta want to. Now, I'm not a big fan of BBLs because it don't look natural. I want natural. Like, you don't have to have first of all, a nice ass is great, but it's the thighs that do it for me. The thighs, the front of the thighs, the back of the thighs, it's the thighs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have a super fat badoonka-doonk. I just want a nice, decent shape. Like, you know, like, first of all, I'm one of those dudes that still think slim chicks is pretty. I don't know how slim chicks stop being attractive. Like, all of a sudden, you can't be attractive if you slim? Like, that don't make sense. Like, I heard somebody ask Coi Leray and Glorilla where they gonna get BBLs. Why would they get BBLs? They wouldn't even look right on them. Do you see how skinny them women are? It don't make sense. They should be trying to be their skinny, sexy self. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a slim shorty. Some shorties is just slim, man, nigga. That girl that's skinny at 20 years old, right, is gonna have a fucking model's body when she turned 30. Her shit is gonna be right 9 times out of 10 if she take care of herself. That chick that looked super thick at 19 is probably gonna be what we consider to be obese by the time she turned 30. And tell me where the lie at. Anyway, my phone is about to die. We've been in here talking. I did like 3 lives this morning. Maybe we do another one today, just so we can be clear. Definitely appreciate you guys. Yes, sexy slim. Well, I'm not. No, the 80s had a lot of skinny chicks. I can't say all of them were sexy nor slim. With that being said, wait, hold on. I got another battery. This one don't generally work though. So let me plug it in, and that'll give me a minute or two more to go out with, and so I don't gotta rush us off. I could just, do a good minute or two. Not yet. Oh no, still gotta rush off. Oh man, the battery's dying faster. Okay, so why he look like he a wrestler? This dude look right here, look like he comes straight out the WCW, fam. I'm not mad at him though, cause it's a look. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I appreciate him. He's doing all of his stuff right now. He probably got like 10 shorties and shit. I'm over here talking crazy. He probably got like 10 women beating down his door every day, talking about body slams me. Anyway, yeah, so I don't understand that shit. All that BBL shit. That shit ain't for me, man. It just ain't for me. All right, my phone is about to die. This shit dying dumb quick right now. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. We might come back on for another live. I ain't doing nothing today. Maybe I go pick up something to eat, then we go do another live. I definitely appreciate you all, everybody. Salute. If you support the platform in any way, shape, or form, you can always pull up to the Cash App, PayPal, or the. No, if you just don't want the trolls to win, you could just not want the trolls to win, fam. Like that's it. You can not give a damn about me, but just don't want them niggas to win. You can pull up to the Cash App or to the PayPal or to something. I don't know, the few. You used to be a big supporter of the channel. Then all of a sudden you don't support the channel at all no more for like the last year or so. I mean, you drop comments. I appreciate the comments. You really think we should do another show? Okay. You really think we should do another show? Anyway, everybody just go have a good day. I don't know what to tell you. Go do whatever it is that you do. I'm not sure what to tell you. We might do another live a little bit later. Up until then pull up to the Cash App. Why don't you throw something on top of what that other dude threw on for me to get a better lunch? Throw something. Why don't we get like 2 people throw something in the Cash App, man? I can't get no lobster with what I got, but why don't somebody throw something on top of what Ken did? Show some support with Ken this morning. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy y'all day. Shout out to Ken. Appreciate you, my brother. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to say that to more than one person every couple of days. But I definitely do appreciate you. Thank you for caring enough that I ate. I don't know what to tell you. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug your kids for me. That's all I got on this one. Die